Hi, this is Jerry with Alpha Association Management, and today I'm going to kind of walk you through your portal and show you how to navigate a couple of things. This video is more specific to work orders and how to view them and kind of get around and understand what you're doing. So hopefully this video helps. And if you have any further questions, please reach out to your manager or anybody at the office, and we'll be able to better help you get through it and hopefully update this video in the future to make it better for everybody. So what we've got here on the screen is your dashboard. Whenever you log in to your portal, this is going to be the first screen that you see. So in this case, all your board actions are right over here on the left-hand side. So being that we're going to discuss work orders, we want to go ahead and click on work orders. And I've went ahead and made a work order sample so that we can kind of walk through where everything's at. So this will show right here at My Items, this will show your list of all your open work orders that you have to approve. This little button here will show you all the open ones, and then this one here will show all your closed ones, as you can see. So we'll go back to My Items. So this is just kind of a quick overview telling you what step it's in. This is board review. It has a default follow-up date, item details, description, attachments, how to view it, and then the action to approve or decline. So if you had a lot of these, you could go in here and set filters and kind of thin them out so that you are only working with what you want to work with. But in this case, we only have one. So one of the big things to notice is the attachment symbol. If you click on that, it is going to bring up all your attachments. And up here at the top, you'll have a little drop down that will also show you any and all attachments that are associated with this work order. So you can just drop down, choose the one you want to look at, and bounce back and forth, or you can hit previous and next to also navigate this. So if we close out of that, this is a little quick preview of everything that is going on in the work order. So this is where you're going to spend most of your time if we back out of the work orders. So this will give you your line by line. If there was multiple, like I said, they would be listed here. But when you want to go into it and actually look at it, you can click this little eyeball and that'll take you into it. So this is where it gets possibly a little confusing, but it's pretty simple to navigate. So this will show you your XN number. This is how we can track everything in the system. If we know the XN number, then we know how to access the item that you're referring to. This will tell you the homeowner, the account number, the property address. Pretty simple and self-explanatory. But here's where it involves a little bit more explanation. So this will tell you board review. It tells you the status that you're at, and you will have this little paper clip. So this little paper clip here only reflects what was originally sent in the work order. So when the homeowner sent in the request, whatever they provided is what shows up with this paper clip. So if we click on this, we just see the picture of the ceiling with the water damage. And then right here, water leak, this is whatever they provided to us when they submitted their request. So again, clicking on this only shows what the homeowner submitted initially. So as you scroll down, then you get into the messages. We'll come back to this here in just a minute. This one is kind of short, so I only have a few things that I've added that show the process of how things evolved. But starting at the bottom, it shows um, where the work order was initiated. And so it tells you they have water leak and want somebody to come out and look at it. So as it comes further up, it moves along in the process. On our side, we can reach out for estimates. Once we get those estimates, we'll get them, we'll upload them. So in this case, right here, we got the estimate. And so then we went ahead and uploaded the estimate and just notated the subject of what it was when we updated it and what it is that we're talking about. So you can click on this little paperclip to view the attachment. And when you do that, you see the actual invoice that was supplied to us from the vendor to provide the estimate for the damage. So as you scroll through each one of these line items, some of them are just updates as they move through the process. Some of them, like that, are an estimate. If there's any notes from you guys as board members, you can actually go right here to type a message, and you can send it to whoever you want. You can send it to the manager. If you have a question for the manager, you could click in manager and just say, hey, do we know if there is a warranty on this repair when finished? So this would only go to the manager. If you want it to go to the board and the manager, you can click both of them. If you only want it to go to the board, you could select it there. In this case, we only want it to go to the manager. And if we maybe had an attachment that we needed to upload, we could click on this little attachment button and choose the attachment. In this case, we don't, so we're just going to send the message. And it says it was successfully sent, and here we go with the message. Hey, do we know if there was a warranty on this repair when finished? And that is now updated. And it went to the manager, so now the manager can actually see it when he logs in to the software and goes about his day. Once he responds, then that would also show up right above this. So it's pretty simple, but there's a few little things that I think need to be pointed out to help everybody understand how this works. So again, once this is done and you've reviewed it and you're okay with everything, you can simply go here to approve. Or if maybe it's not the association's responsibility, whatever the case may be, you could hit decline, or whatever the case might be for decline. At this point, when you decline it, this would go back to the manager. And then you can put in your notes for why you wish to decline it. But something to keep in mind is if you just have questions about the work order, you want to have general conversation between, you guys as board members or with the manager, don't go and hit decline. That just It obviously declines it, it kicks it back to the manager, but then it creates more work for the manager to put it back in board review when it's not truly a decline, you're just requiring additional information. That's where this message comes through and allows you to speak to everybody or just one person. So the message feature is really, really valuable. Once you come to a conclusion of it being approved, or you as an individual are okay with everything that you see, you can go right here to approve and your note, I approve this repair. And then you can hit update. Then it'll take you back to your screen. And again, that action field over here is gone because you've already submitted your approval for it. But you can click back into it and you can see where you approved the repair. So at this point, now you can back out and go right back here to work orders, or you can go over here to work orders. Okay, that one does not take you back, so we'll just come back up here to work orders, click out of it, and now it takes you back, and you're done. And then you can move on to the next one. If you have any other questions, reach out to us and let us know, but I hope this video helped answer some commonly asked questions on how to navigate your work orders.